Hi Virgos, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are always welcome. Today I'm going to ask my spirit guides what you don't see coming, if there's any energy around you that you're not aware of, anything that may be coming your way or things to think about. So let's call in our guides. Let's see what they have for you. Let's see what the cards are saying. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. Very grateful. Spirit, please share with me, what is it that you have for my Virgo? What is it that you want them to know at this time? What's coming their way that maybe they don't see coming? What's next in love? Any energy around them? Spirit, please share with me. I'm listening for you now. I have a toxic relationship. A little bit of a get out. Okay, so it was a feeling of maybe some of you have already gotten out of a toxic relationship. Get out now if you haven't. So maybe you're on the fence with, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, they're saying protect yourself. I mean, if you got out already, you did it so that you could take care of yourself first. But that toxic energy, we do not want to attach ourselves to that. I have liquid courage. That's coming into me as the toxic energy was connected to alcohol, that this person either had a drinking problem, a drug problem. Yeah, you were fighting a battle that you couldn't win. And it is a feeling of saving yourself. So I'm going to say that you're in a better place if you've moved on. I have a mystery, something unknown, something unknown. It's also a feeling of hiding your feelings. You could be struggling with, I was so codependent on this person, or I really thought I was going to spend my life with this person, but it was just so harmful to me that now I have this kind of shield up where, you know, not to say that you're making them prove themselves to you, but there's a part of you that says, hey, you're going to have to prove to me that you're worthy of me. Little bit of a shield up. So maybe we need to be more aware that not everybody is going to hurt you, or not everybody is toxic. But when you've been hurt by those types of relationships, I feel like you just naturally go there. You defend yourself. Trust your intuition. Beautiful. You have this beautiful sense of something is coming, is how they just said it to me, that you know in your heart of hearts that there's something better. So that is what I want you to rely on. The other thing that just came into me was, because of this toxic connection, it could have caused an awakening for some of you. So this, I hate to say it, but because you walked through this fire, so to speak, it forced you into an awakening. Okay, so something awakened your soul, and that's not a bad thing. You know, everything happens for a reason. And if this person, this toxic energy was put in your life so that you could, you know, survive and find spirit to guide you. I hate to say great, but great. You know, like they did you a favor. You know, they gave you an awakenings, you know, so that's okay. But they're saying this intuitions, you know, either someone is awakening your soul, and also there's something about your intuition, you know, either guides you to the right person. So you could just know in your heart that my person is out there. My person is waiting for me. I want a couple more of these cards. Let's just see. I have surrendering. I'm letting go. The awakening was probably, I'm letting go to my intuition. I'm trusting my intuition. I'm trusting the universe. I'm letting go of all that baggage and all that toxic energy, because this person I can't fix. I'm single. I'm alone. I'm isolated. Spirit's saying, okay, sometimes you're better off being alone than you are with somebody that's harmful. All the time you are better off being alone than you are with somebody being harmful. So it is a sense of, I've been through a lot. I get it. I feel like I walked through fire. But with that came this awakening. So I'm grateful for that. Spirit, please share with me what it is you want me to know. I have a 3 of Cups. I have a 3 of Pentacles. I have a Knight of Wands. And I have a Knight of Swords. The 3s are coming into me as a celebration. They're coming into me as a gathering, a celebration. It could be an event. It could be a meeting of some kind. I'm definitely feeling the attraction. I'm definitely feeling they're saying random. Okay. This is not something that you planned. I feel like we're just trying to repair the damage that has been done. A random meeting is how it's coming into me. But I will say this person is, I don't want to use the word forceful, but how do I want to use it? Persistent, strong-willed, not afraid. That this person definitely steps forward, and they're going to be the person who compliments you. They're going to say, wow, you're gorgeous, or I love that outfit, or you have beautiful eyes, you have a beautiful smile, something like that. So I'm going to say that the compliments are sincere for sure, but they're trying to grab your attention, and they are trying to catch your eye. They're trying to grab your attention. It's definitely random. It is when you least expect it, Spirit's saying. So not all of you, but part of you, it could be just like a connection with work. Doesn't mean somebody you're working with, but maybe it's somebody who comes into the office, or somebody that you happens to pass through, or just happens to be there on that day. You get introduced to them, but it's this kind of, definitely I was not expecting to meet somebody, and here they are. So when you least expect it, it is definitely coming in. Sometimes you just let go and you stop thinking about it. And then that's when this kind of love comes into you. Spirit, please share with me. I have a 2 of Swords. That mask that you have, the shield a little bit. The 2 of Swords to me is always open your heart. It's a choice that we make. It's a decision that we make. But you can see, they're crossing their heart. They're protecting themselves. And, if you just go like this, then it's arms wide open and I'm ready to receive. So that's the choice that we make, is I'm ready to receive. So maybe Spirit's just saying, hey, be more open to it. Be very open to who Spirit is ready to put on your path, because it could be very, very random that this person comes to you. 2 of Wands. So it's interesting because I had 3-3. Now I have 2-2. They're sharing with me possibly an age difference. I feel like those particular numbers have some kind of meaning as well. But I would... yeah, it's both of those. Both of these things are happening as choices that we're making. I have an 8 of Pentacles around work again. So some of you, it could be connected to work. Somebody that I just happened to meet in a work environment. And I have a Hermit. So is my life about ready to change from this random meeting? We're going to go from, I have been single, I've been in solitude, I've been thinking about what's ahead of me for a long time. What does Spirit have for me? What does the universe have for me? So I'm going to say definitely a turning point at this stage for someone, and definitely, entering into a new phase. So how do I want to say it? The loneliness, maybe. Okay, the loneliness is over. The longing is over. Being single is over, something like that. But it is a feeling of a turning point. Okay, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna commit to that. I'm definitely gonna commit to some kind of stranger. You don't know this person. You do not know this person. I have a Justice card at the bottom of my deck, so it could turn into a star and a Six of Cups. Let's take a look at these. So nothing is random. Spirit just corrected me. There's no coincidences. The Six of Cups is telling me that this person is somebody that you will recognize, a soul connection. We have past experiences, past love. I definitely feel like there's a lot of nostalgic energy around you. I know you. I feel like I've known you forever is how you're going to feel. And then you're the type of person I could see myself spending the rest of my life with. And I do feel like when we meet somebody like that and we say those things out loud to them, like, you're what I've been looking for. You are what I've been manifesting. You're what I've been praying for. I just can't believe you're here, something like that. You just kind of look at each other and go, you're everything that I had hoped for and more. And usually that's what it is. It's you're what I've been looking for is really how it's coming into me. So this person probably is very caught off guard by you. I've been searching for you, Spirit's saying. So past lives, definitely searching for you in this lifetime. But it's also a sense of I recognize you. And then I loved this compliment energy that they are very, I don't know, they want to make you feel like they are very attracted to you, or they want to make you feel that they're saying it's very genuine. It's a very, I love your smile. I love your laugh. You have beautiful eyes. So it's going to be something along those lines to try to catch your attention. Spirit, please share with me. Oh, beautiful. Virgo. I have thoughts of marriage. It's interesting because can somebody meet somebody and within what you can say love at first sight, but let's just say within the first couple of dates, first month together, can you say to yourself, like, this is definitely somebody I could see myself with? I think you can. I think a lot of people can. And especially if it's going really well and you're really happy and you're really hitting it off, but it could definitely be going across this person. You're everything I've been looking for. So for those of you that want that kind of commitment, this is the energy that's around you. Maybe this isn't what you saw coming because is a random stranger coming into your life, complimenting you, thinking that they're going to marry you someday. Maybe that's not something you're thinking of. I have the answer is no. Okay. So maybe you don't want marriage. Some of you, maybe you're saying, I don't want marriage. I just want a partner. I just want to share my life with somebody. I want somebody to be my significant other. I don't necessarily have to be married to them. So that's okay too. Something's been coming to an end. Okay. So maybe we're walking away from somebody to be able to invite something new in. I have a twin flame. I recognize you. The number 11, the month of November, that could be important going on around this connection. I have smothering. Okay, so I'm going to put all these together. We could have somebody that's just been too much, and it's not somebody I can see myself long-term with. Sometimes we get that person that comes into our life, and they're more in love with you than you are with them, and it feels more like that. Like, this person's more in love with me, but I just don't feel the same about them. And if that's the case, then you know what? Do them a favor and cut them loose so they can find somebody who will love them. I have a deeper commitment. I want a deeper commitment with the right person. So I'm going to say more of you than not would like to have, an official kind of commitment, wedding rings, the whole shebang. Yeah, I'm going to say the smothering is coming into me more as a somebody who is love bombing me. They're more in love with me than I'm in love with them. It's not really, it's nice, but it's not everything that I was looking for. So I'm struggling a little bit with that. Spirit, let me just get a couple more energy cards. I'm just curious what they want for you. I have hostile. I don't want to play the game with you. So it's probably somebody I'm not going to spend my life with. So for those of you that are struggling with somebody that you're trying to make it work, but the feelings just aren't there, it might be Spirit's way of saying, hey, I've got something else. Do you trust me? I have trust. Take my hand. I always love this card because take my hand to me is a combination, like take my hand in marriage, take my hand because of trust. You can rely on me, Spirit just said. So somebody that you can rely on, somebody that you is going to show up for you when you need them to show up in life for you. I have intuitive, trust your inner knowing. Yeah, there's something going on with you today that you walk through fire, you get to the other side and you realize that you've had a true soul awakening, that you're not the same person on the other side, that you realize you're more in tune to everything that's going on around you. You realize that you are connecting to people more easily, your intuition, you're trusting your intuition more. So all of those things are really, really good. And if those things are happening to you, then use them. God gave us all intuition so that it can guide us. I mean, all intuition is guidance. So use it, trust. And I'm becoming my best self. I'm healthy. And that's why you're going to attract somebody. That's why somebody's going to look at you and say, wow, I love your smile. I love your eyes. There's something about you that definitely I feel like I've known you forever. Beautiful. Let's get some loving messages. I think what you don't see coming is a random stranger coming into your life out of nowhere, just when you least expect it. So that's okay too. We'll take that. Spirit, please share with me. What do you have? I have, why are you putting me through this pain? So you've got somebody that's holding you back. For some of you, you've got somebody that's been holding you back. When you keep those strings attached to the wrong person, it prevents you from being with the person you're supposed to be with. And even though it's scary to be alone again or to start all over again, you got to make a choice as what's best for you and your future self. So sometimes we just have to make a hard decision. You made me believe that we were meant to be. Letting go, letting go so that I can be with, they are going back. They're going back and forth with me with this intuition. Like your intuition is telling you, yeah, Kath, you're right. I need to move on. I need to be much more aware of what's going on in front of me and not just like shuffle it under the rug or address it. But it's hard. It's either hard to start over or I don't want to start over. And I'm afraid of what's out there. I'm afraid there's nothing out there. But Spirit's sharing with you that it's the loneliness is over. Are you in a relationship that even if you're in a relationship, you can still feel lonely? You could be attached to somebody somehow and you're feeling lonely. It's like, well, that doesn't make sense either. So the loneliness is over is what they said. Spirit, please share with me. Our love is so complex, but I wouldn't have it any other way. That's a little bit of just kind of reality hitting somehow, that there's probably going to be a lot of moving parts and pieces. Maybe we both have kids. Maybe one of us has children, but the other one doesn't. So it feels like it was more of we have busy lives, we have full lives already, and now we're going to combine those lives and we have to figure out the logistics. But I think it's all going to be worth it in the end. I love fantasizing about our future together. I'm going to grab future together. I'm going to grab that somebody is thinking about, you're the type of person I could spend the rest of my life with. And you're what I've been searching for, is what Spirit said. So I'm going to go with that, because I don't want anyone to be holding on to something that is breaking them somehow. You know, or if you've already been through that, then the good news is you're going through that awakening, you're getting to that other side, and you're learning to trust your intuition a little bit more. They're asking me for the bottom of the deck, so let's see what that says. You're so easy to please, and I want to give you more. How about a relationship that's easy? Because it feels like the toxic relationship was very difficult. It had to have been. And maybe this time around, because you had to struggle and fight for whatever you thought that relationship should be, that this time around everything seems pretty easy, because you're dealing with somebody who thinks rationally. You're dealing with somebody who wants the best for you and themselves. So part of me feels like, you know, you start to second guess yourself because it's too easy. You go, this can't be true. This can't be true because it's too easy. No, it's true. That's what it's supposed to feel like. So let's put this out into the universe. Let's ask Spirit to continue to guide you and to bring you this person. If this isn't in your life, claim part of this reading. Claim something that Spirit said to you today that is something that you want in your life, and put it in the comments. Say, I claim this, and let's put it out into the universe now. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. I want to thank you for being here. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Hit that like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. Thank you always for your kind words and comments. I appreciate them. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, go to my website at kathymamolenspsychicmedium.com. I have 2 other YouTube channels with different types of readings. I have a pick a card channel, and I have a twin flame soulmate channel for no contacts, or primarily no contacts. So those readings, the links are in the description, so you can get there very easily. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all again real soon.